Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're a first timer, I do mostly arts and crafts on this channel and we will be getting back to that, but I wanted to share this with you. I also am a part-time reseller online, Poshmark, Mercari, eBay. I don't do Depop. I never do Facebook Marketplace because it's just, I've had way too much issues with that, so I just don't use them. But I do sell online, and I found a company. It's called America's Thrift Supply, and what they do is they have some Harley packages. Now you have to get on the waiting list, and it's a big deal. But after I got this first one, which I haven't even listed anything from, and I've already sold one piece, but honestly, I sold that piece to a good friend. But I wanted to go through and show you these Harley shirts, which and different things that I got in this package. There are supposed to be 10 in there. I actually got 13 pieces in this one, and it is for $59.99. So if it were 10, that would be 6 a piece. And for those of you who know, Harley shirts really resell really well. And I got some really cool ones in here. So I wanted to share them because I got some really cool ones in here. I'm sorry, that glue on my, I'm just going to have to leave it on. But it's called America's Thrift Supply, and this was, like I say, the Harley bag, and you can't get them all the time, but I was lucky enough. After I got this one, I was able to get 2 more a couple of weeks later, and I'm ecstatic. So one of the first pieces that I got that I'm going to show you is this vintage belt buckle. Now, it is missing its little bracket. Sorry about that. The cat was on the keyboard. So it's missing the bracket that goes onto the belt, but it's really just a C-clamp, and I think it can be repaired. It is from, I believe it's 1983, and it is licensed Harley Davidson. So I'm still going to put it up because there will be a Harley collector that wants to put this, if nothing else, in a frame, which it still can be framed really nicely. So I'm going to set that aside. So that was one of the first pieces I got. Second piece, which I really like this. I love this front. Now the problem with it is it's not stuck well, and I'm going to try to use my t-shirt press and see if I can get this to stick a little better, but if not, I'm going to sell it and just disclose that. But there are no stains on it, and it is really, I love the graphic, but this is where it's got a problem. It's on the back. The letters just don't wish to stay on, like that part, and it's part of the part that goes across, and it's because it's metallic. Metallic does not adhere well. So let's move that out of the way. And like I say, at $6 a piece, which really this was less than that. It was right at $5 because I got 13 pieces. That's still a darn good deal. So then the next piece is this Henley, and it is a extra large, really nice waffle weave, and then on the back it's got the silk screened Harley Davidson on it, and it is blue, and I just love this one. Honestly, I think it's just beautiful, and if I could, or my husband could wear it, I would probably keep that piece. I got a couple of women's tanks. This is one, and it is a fairly old one. These are, I'm going to have to go through, and it's velvet. So velvet seems to hold hair really badly, but I'll go through and sticky that, or I can get the fuzz off. But this is a size large, and for those of you who are in the know, Harley is notorious for making women's shirts extra tiny. But this is a beautiful tie-dye Harley Davidson. And believe it or not, that's cats. The herd that went across my house just then. There's that one. Then this little tank with the, hold on just a second. The dog had to go out after the cat herd that just went across. So this one is embroidered, Harley Davidson on it. Again, it is a licensed piece, and this is a women's small. So that is a little spaghetti strap tank. It away. And let's see, our next one is another tank. And it is the skull pattern Harley Davidson Motor Works. Again, licensed piece. This one is a 2XL. That'll tell you this is a women's 2XL. They do very, very small. But this is from Decatur, Illinois. And yeah, I can't say the name of the dealer, but that's it in case you know Decatur, Illinois, and I don't know if they're still in business. Now this next one, I love the phrase on it, and I love the graphic on the back. So it's not the destination, it's the journey, and I've really got to get the fur off this. It's not just dogs, it's not just cat. We also have rabbits that I have at school, so I bring rabbit fur home on the regular. And then here's the graphic on the back, and it is Sturgis. So it's a beautiful shirt. It is a men's 2XL, again licensed. And this is Hamilton's Harley in Sturgis, Michigan. Sturgis, Michigan. I don't know where Sturgis, Michigan is. I thought it was Sturgis, North Dakota. Another women's shirt. This one is again embroidered and beads. It's got these little beaded pieces, but then these are embroidered. There are not missing anything on it. So let me see if I can make that where you can see it a little better. So see, it's got its stitching on it. And then the top is a mesh. It's a stretchy mesh. It's beautiful. Beautiful shirt. And the back has got Barnett, Harley Davidson, El Paso, Texas. Again, it is a licensed piece. Now this one, I was stunned. I was shook, if you will. Harley Davidson, Roo Country. It's got a kangaroo on it, so that might tell you something. It is from Australia. It is from Sydney, Australia. Sydney Motorcycles, Australia. So that's pretty cool. I was stunned to get one not from the States, but I thought that was really, really cool. And that's a nice vintage piece. Now the only problem with it is they have cut out the label, you know. Before I started reselling, I used to cut labels out of everything because I hate labels. And now that I'm reselling, cutting labels out is just horrible because then I have no frame of reference for it. So I'll have to do measurements on it for size, but I would say it's probably a large. Our next piece is nice, heavy shirt. It has camo on the shoulders. It has stitching Harley Davidson on it. It is, of course, a licensed piece, and it is in size 2XL. I had to really search for that one. And then the stitching on back, and it's Victoria, Texas. Victoria Harley Davidson in Victoria, Texas. And that's a beautiful shirt. And the last piece that I have are the Harley black denim. And you have your rhinestones. You have your rhinestones on the front with the Harley. And they, again, are licensed by Harley Davidson. Genuine motor clothes is what it says. And these are size 8 women's. And they are in perfect condition. But they have the little Harley Davidson buttons and all of the rhinestones on them. So I wanted to share with you that if you are a Harley fan and if you want to get a whole bunch of Harley shirts at a decent price, this is the way to do it. It is called America's Thrift Supply, and they are actually thrift stores on the East Coast. We don't have them over on this side, but they do bundles like this, and you can buy them online, which is really, really cool. And then you don't have to go search for your own. So just putting that out there. I've got 11 pieces here. I've already sold a Sturgis, North Dakota, to, like I say, my best friend, or a very good friend. And then I have another shirt that I'm working on. It's got a couple issues and I need to fix it. Somebody has modified it and I'm trying to unmodify it. So that is what we have, and I just wanted to share that with you. If you are interested in thrifting, getting things online, I'm a huge thrift store fan. I get most of my clothing from thrift stores. I want to be sustainable, and I think that we don't wear clothes near long enough, and a lot of them don't wear out. Like Harley, these are some really good t-shirts, heavy duty t-shirts, and the life of them is a lot longer than we give them. And so a lot of people will buy a Harley shirt and then maybe wear it once or twice, keep it in their drawer forever, and then decided when they're trying to downsize some of their clothing because they've got way too much, they send it to a thrift store, and then, what are you going to do with it? So this is a really good way to get more of specific things in your closet if you want to do that. So I hope you enjoyed this. We will go back to crafting next, and I just wanted to share my Harley haul with all of you. And thank you for sharing your time with me. I greatly appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you next time when we're going to be working on some ephemera pieces and how to make pockets for your junk journals. So see you next time.